Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Nation of Wolfgang Gaming Podcast. We are still looking for names. We've been discussing it amongst ourselves, and we still want to see if you guys have any for us. So put some in the comments.
Leave a comment, like, subscribe.
All right. So our first topic for today is going to be something that so we're going to be talking about a great basketball player and some of his comments that he made. Julius Erving's top 10. Dr. J, his top 10, and he made some comments that I think were kind of funny and also kind of like outdated. So we'll get into that a little bit. He made a comment about Kevin Durant saying that he hops around too much, and saying that he hops around too much and does. I have word for word in my phone, so I'll grab that in a second. But also what else the other thing he said? Oh, he said that.
Kyrie. I mean, not Kyrie, Curry.
No, he pretty much said that the prisoners are running the yard right now. That's like a big like slave term. So I feel like I really don't like that too much. But let's get into it. What are you guys' thoughts about Julius Erving's top 10? Or Fleet, you got his top 10?
So
give
I'm gonna start off for the people that don't know his top 10. Fill you in on who he said his top 10 was.
And this is not an order, right? What he said, he said
it's
it's
no
not
order. This is the order he named them.
Yeah.
It's not an order.
Yeah.
So Jerry West, Big O, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, and Tiny Archibald.
And let's get some pretense to it. He did say some of these people are still playing. That's why he didn't name the LeBrons.
He said
and stuff
current
like that.
players can't make his list because they're still playing.
Yeah, still playing. So, can I go first, man?
Yeah, go for it.
This is yo, man. First of all, let's get to the statement that he made as far as like the president. They have to stop for him to be in the civil rights. No, that was Bill Russell. That
Yes,
wasn't
Bill
Thursday.
Russell.
That was
not
Bill
Dr.
Russell.
J. Yeah.
Look, man, y'all gotta stop using that analogy. That analogy is.
But Bill Russell did it for
bad.
people like Dr. J.
Yeah, yes, but you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, yo, it sets an undertone of racist comment. Like, yo, we don't. Matter of fact, I don't know why he's using it for himself because I only heard other racists say that. So it's dumb. Now for his top 10, his top 10 is terrible.
That's terrible.
His top 10 is terrible. Shaquille wasn't even in there, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That is fucking dog.
Put Archibald.
My thing is, I'm gonna call you like my man Brandon Jennings said, Mr. Julius. You're not even, I respect my elders, but we gonna name that man Mr. Julius, man. Mr. Julius.
Mr. Irvin? Or
No, Mr. Julius.
Okay,
He said Julius first.
Okay.
He said then he threw the Mr. afterward.
Okay,
He was
okay.
like, yo, I'm gonna call him Mr. Julius, man. But nah, that's outrageous what he did, man. It shows some type of hate in him.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just shows some type of hate. You know what I'm saying? It's no way you can't name, especially Shaq. Shaq is not even.
Yeah.
You telling me he's not better than Jerry West, Tiny Archibald, and all? Yo, come on, man. He's at least should be in everybody's. He should at least be in everybody's top 10. At the very least.
Where would you put Irvin?
Irvin? See, and that's why I wanted to get to you where we're going to discuss our top 5.
Okay.
Julius Erving, I have to go. He's not in my top 5.
No, he's not in mine either.
Yeah, okay, he's not in my top 5. And then you got to put into factors what it was like 8 teams back then.
No. He played with more.
He played with more. How much teams was back then?
He
10.
played in
and he was dealing.
He played in the transition from the ABA to
ABA, yeah.
And my thing is, how
It
much
wasn't-
players? And was it dominant by what? Dominant by a certain race? I'm asking.
Yeah, still at that time.
So how much of the competitive nature was there? When, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking for clarification because I was listening to him. I'm like, yo, that makes a lot of sense. Like, yo, who are they going against? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Expected.
you know what I'm saying? I probably could average about 15, 20.
Don't be in.
Leaving race out, the talent level was, it wasn't what it is today.
So, I don't respect it. But does he make his top 10? For me, I haven't did an official top 10, but Julius Erving doesn't come to mind.
What's your top
Okay.
5?
So I'm going with my top
Let
five.
us all give our comments.
Okay, there you go.
Leave comments.
Okay.
Because I want to give my comments on this too. Use the good word. His list is outdated. So, being a hooper, I know how it feels like when the younger you could go two ways as a retired hooper, right? You could go the way of being the hater on the youngins, or you could be the ones that's gonna back the youngins and help them get better. He is taking the he don't respect nothing after him stance, if that makes sense. Everyone he said either played with him or before him. Like, come on, bro. So basically, in his mind, no one after that era of basketball is good enough to be in the top 10.
No, he did. He named Michael Jordan.
Oh, he has
He
no
did.
choice. 'Cause-
Yeah, he said he had no
I was
choice.
about to say,
Okay.
come on.
I'm just. I mean,
And-
everybody.
and-
I
and-
understand.
and-
He named him
they-
late.
Yeah, he did name him late. He did name him
And
late.
did they cross paths?
He
at
probably
any point?
didn't want to seem like a
As far as playing, no.
Okay,
no.
I bet.
Late.
He was
late
thinking
back.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
right. He was thinking about
So yeah,
that.
besides Michael Jordan, is everyone else he played against or played before him. And Michael Jordan, you just have to name him just to have any credit when you listen to anybody. So duh. But yeah, that's the take. That's the take. That's what I took from it, and I 100% disagree. I don't care if LeBron is a current player; he should be on anybody's top 10 list. Shaq should be on anybody's top 10 list.
You cannot
We
be
did
the
not bring
most-
up Kobe Bryant.
He's the most dominant player ever.
We did not bring up Tim Duncan.
Bro, there's a
the best
lot
power
of people that
so it's a
he
lot.
didn't
It's a
bring
lot,
up,
and
bro.
it's like,
A
come on,
lot of people.
come on,
man.
man.
I think that Tim Duncan one might even be.
He's the best power forward of all time.
That's a bad bet.
Did he say Will?
What's up?
I think he did.
Did he say Kareem?
Kareem's on there.
Did he say Bill?
Bill's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oscar? Yes.
Yeah, he's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barkley? Yes.
No, he didn't.
He didn't say.
He didn't say
Karl
Barkley.
Malone is the one he chose.
He's not here.
Karl Malone is ham. I looked at the
Okay.
stats the other day. He's
Okay.
ham. But sorry.
Elgin Baylor was on that list too, he
Yes.
said?
Elgin Baylor, I don't think is he.
He said it was him.
Okay, yeah.
So this, yo.
I lost
Come on.
it.
Shaq has like 4 chips. Tim Duncan has 5 chips. Kobe has like, bro, I don't know what you want these dudes to do. Like,
Did he say Magic?
Magic's on this. Yeah.
Larry?
Larry didn't make the list.
Larry didn't make the list.
And bro, if you go back in the day and look when Larry and him went head up, it wasn't really nice for him. So I'm not understanding how he misses the list. You watched him do it. Like, he won chips on your watch. So, you know, but he the old head, man. You know how I go with the old heads. They don't want to get a young dude's credit. They don't want to pass the baton over. Like, y'all seen Kareem when LeBron was about to pass him for a scoring title?
Josh, what are your thoughts,
My,
man?
my thoughts, I don't respect it. I don't agree with it. If you put dudes like Elgin, and I like Elgin Baylor, you know what I mean?
Everybody's a great player.
Ah,
We're not-
yeah.
We're not coming in nowhere.
But if you put dudes like that in there, what's his dude?
Tiny
Archibald,
Archibald.
Tiny Archibald, before like dudes like Shaq, Kobe, it's hard for me to take it serious. You know what I mean?
No, this is fact.
It's hard for me to take it serious. So
Yeah, that's true, man.
I don't agree with it. And if he has some of these top 10 players on here, but I still was Dirk on that list? I'm putting Dirk before some of them dudes on that list. So you know what I mean? Like,
Forgot about Derek Harry.
So it's-
I got a couple people.
Yeah, I forgot about Derek.
I don't agree with it.
Oh,
I respect Julius, Dr.
Of course.
J.
Yeah.
Of course. And but you can have your
Mr.
opinion. You can
Julius,
do whatever you want. You are
Yeah.
Dr. J.
Yeah.
Mr.
But we do
Julius,
not have to
man.
agree with you.
Yeah.
You are definitely a credible source.
Yes.
Again, we do
And
not have to.
Mr. Julius.
And it's hard for me to. I didn't really watch basketball growing up, so I don't really know who.
Yeah, you never.
I just know by name and then looking them up. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. Like current players, yeah, I could rock with it, but some of the old time players, I can't really
How
relate.
could you go?
I mean, for
feel me?
me,
Like,
I
wasn't
mean, my
born.
thing, that's what I'm saying.
So like
Yeah.
I don't know.
for me, I think it's tough because you can't be an older player, but also like you don't know what it's like, and so you can say like today's game, oh, you can't touch nobody, or like you like the hand checking thing, you can't do it. Like today's game is less physical, but at the same time, the players get better. Basketball evolves. There's more science that goes into the game, and more technicals that goes into the game that makes kids better at a younger age, and that makes the pros better at a younger age. So that's why we see so many players like getting better and stuff. But also the competition is better. The competition is better. So LeBron's not playing against people that I ain't gonna say like the whole farmers and all that other stuff, but
LeBron's not playing against dudes getting off of a job from a 9 to 5 and going to play in the game that night.
like all
He's not
these-
playing against plumbers, electricians. It's not happening.
all these dudes like this is what all they do for a living.
It's
They
a real
all
career.
spend money on their bodies. They all do this stuff. So when you have to have like that certain, and again, so you're gonna say, well, LeBron gets it too. LeBron he's with the technology and stuff too. But cool. So as time evolves, just like for me, I like stocks and stuff. The bigger companies that just keep like chugging along after like time and stuff, like technology, the technology phase could have like eased like a good amount of companies out the way.
Mhm.
Like
If they
Amazon.
didn't want to update and
Mhm.
get with the times.
Literally, Amazon's one of them that could have been eased out the way by technology, but it wasn't. It started to evolve and it made sure it got its way into technology and it made everything easier for itself through technology. So it just kept going. But like that's what LeBron does. He keeps getting better over time. Your era gets better, he's going to get better. Like I understand like he's not on the list because it's current,
Listen,
but I don't care. I'm
listen,
sorry
excuse-
about that, but Steph Curry started shooting threes from almost half court. Everybody in the league started shooting threes from almost half court. So what does he do? He can do it now. That's what he do. He was a little step back. You don't know where he's gonna step back from. And it ain't the most efficient thing in the world, but it goes in and
Yeah, he
it
can
works.
shoot.
And it's efficient. It's over.
LeBron can shoot.
You shoot over 30% from the
You
three,
gotta guard
over
him out there.
33% from the three.
He can shoot it.
You know what you're doing. Come on, especially if you don't shoot it at a high volume. But yeah, I just think that it's outdated again, and I feel like there can't be I'm a big Kobe fan, and I feel like the league jerked him over, so I feel like there can't be no list on it, like without Kobe, even if it's a top 5, top 2 list for me. I think Kobe's the greatest player of all time because you really had to sabotage him for him not to get more rings than Jordan.
So we're gonna use this
That's the top 5.
to go into. We all gonna give our top 5s.
All right. So, my top 5. All opinionated, you know what I'm saying? All, you
Just
know.
to
what
let y'all know, we let the non-hooper go first.
Yeah, the non-hooper, man. This is the
Put that
non-hooper,
out
man.
there. Do not judge us.
It's
off of his
somewhat,
list.
it's somewhat respectable.
Okay.
It is respectable.
Yo,
I'm
so
a-
are we doing order or no order?
Order. Ours is in order. I need to hear it. Don't duck smoke.
Order. I'm gonna do my. Yeah, I can see it.
All right. You going 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5. That boy Scottie Pippen.
Nah, bro.
I got this I'm just playing.
Nah,
I'm just playing, man. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
oh,
But I do got an argument with Scotty though. Scotty's in my top 10.
Bro,
I'm just saying, man. But Scotty's my top 10.
He came
Future
all
has
ripped
shit.
with
Okay, man, get it. See, like, I'm doing that stare shit up.
If a rapper has your chicken Gucci flip flops, you can't be top 5 or anything. Respectfully. Comment below if I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You has your shorty and Gucci flip flops, you're not top 5. There's no way.
Why are him and Future dating the same girls?
Nah,
Man, Future just fucked it. I can believe it. Oh, messed around with it.
You know,
You
still
being girl.
My number 5,
Yeah.
man, just be, for me, and saying culturally, he evolutionized the game is going to be AI.
Okay.
Number 5. I don't think he gets the respect that he needs on what he's done for the game.
I'm just clarifying. This is top 5 players of all time. I'm just asking.
I'm gonna premise this because I got something for y'all when y'all say y'all's.
You don't know.
I know that, but it's gonna come a time when it's gonna come a time. Trust me, for all y'all. So what I'm gonna say is it's kind of hard, and I'm gonna leave it. Matter of fact, I say it when it happens. So my 5th is AI.
Is it all time or no?
All time.
Or just
Me.
your favorite?
This is
Yeah,
my
that's
favorite
what I'm
all
saying.
time.
Your favorite?
So it's
It's all opinionated. So isn't it initially gonna something like kind of mold into the same? Well, my favorite.
Your favorite. Just your favorite players that you.
Top 5 is hard.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
if I'm gonna say this, top 5,
It's facts that have to follow.
Yeah,
I would say
if
Bill
you go-
Russell.
Okay. That's your
So all
favorite.
time,
Number
all
5
time.
is Bill Russell.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you
So
don't-
I was confused on what we was talking.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Your
all time.
favorite? Nah, we
Okay,
talking
5.
about- yeah.
Bill Russell.
Boy, let
Because
off
this is
Scottie
Julius Irvin's
Pippen.
favorite.
Bill Russell, huh? Bill Russell.
Pippen.
Steph Curry, number 4.
All right.
At least you put some respect on it.
Steph Curry, number 4. Shaquille O'Neal, number 3.
Okay.
Number 2. Number 2 is going to be MJ, and number 1 LeBron.
Wow. You left Kobe.
It's a reason why I say Kobe. I didn't say Kobe. It's a reason why I didn't say Kobe.
Oh, you got your reason.
So you want me to say my reason
Yeah.
right now?
I'm not saying
The reason why I won't say Kobe is because he's basically a replica of Jordan.
What does that mean?
So my thing is he's patting off of
I
somebody
get
else.
it, but why is that a bad thing for you?
It's not a bad thing, but I'm looking at who transitioned the game and those who made big impact on the game and things like that.
Okay.
And got chips along with him.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's what I'm going off of.
Alright.
When you hear Kobe, you think of MJ. MJ and Kobe goes together. You can't separate them both. So how am I supposed to put them in the top 5 if they the same person?
Okay.
That's why Kobe. It took me a while to respect Kobe, and it's due to this man. So I'm not gonna say it. It's due to Khalid that I respect Kobe because I was a Kobe hater. I hate winners.
Why
man.
you hate him?
I don't know.
Thank you. I was just
Thank
gonna say
you.
that.
I'm a hater.
Because he's a winner.
Yes, I like underdogs. I'm an
Okay.
underdog, a person, type of person.
Yeah.
So that's my top 5. That's my top 5.
Phil, you next, brother.
Yo, you can't even. It's sacrilegious what I said. It's blasphemy. Is it blasphemy? Is it blasphemy?
Man, this dude.
I'm just saying.
This dude.
I'm not the basketball guy, man. Ask me about football, man. But
All right,
yeah.
man. I ain't about to argue with you.
All right.
All I know is Jordan. All I know is Jordan got his rings and wasn't nobody trying to stop him. I know the league stopped my boy Kobe from getting some rings on that Chris Paul trade, but damn, I thought that would have been at least another 2. But
Yeah.
maybe that's just me. My top 5. For one, number 1 for me is going to be Kobe, and that's going to be It's gonna be. Not many people are gonna really like that. Not many people are gonna agree with it. But to defend Kobe, the league literally had to stop a trade from happening that would have gave him Chris Paul instead of Steve Nash. Steve Nash at that time, he couldn't even get through the first few weeks of the season without getting hurt. I think he might even got hurt in preseason. When you got Chris Paul was young. Even when Chris Paul was older, he was taking an OKC team that had nobody but him, as no names, nobody but him. He's taking them to the playoffs. The Suns, deep in the playoffs last few years. The Rockets, deep in the playoffs with him. Has James Harden been really back far deep into the playoffs since? And if it was, it's been because of him. Well, did he go with Embiid?
No, they didn't, yeah.
No. So cool. Again, Chris Paul, and you guys think Kobe coming off of 09 and 2010 championships. I'm pretty sure those were. I think it was 9 and 10 championships. But 2 championships and then freaking somebody leaving. LeBron goes to Miami. You ain't think he was going to come back way better with Chris Paul and having Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard would have been in check because he wouldn't have been doing all his bull stuff. And, dog, I'm not about to keep it. But, yeah, Kobe's my number 1. Jordan's my number 2. LeBron's my number 3. Steph is my number 4. And my number 5 is Mix because Shaq is the most dominant player of all time. So it's tough to not put him on there. Tim Duncan is the best power forward of all time, and he has the rings to match it, so it's hard to not put him on there. Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, they have the rings, and then they have the stats to go with it. So my number 5 is up in the air. My number 5's up in the air. I just know my number 4 for definite, and then my number 5's up in the air. I can't put any of those guys over each other.
That's not okay?
Nah, that's not okay, man. Nah, you gotta choose something. You gotta choose something. Nah, brother, man. Yeah, you gotta. No.
I'm gonna go with Shaq. I'm gonna go with Shaq, and it's just because Shaq has played in a closer time to now. Again, I think basketball evolves and basketball gets tougher, especially in the NBA. So if the players get tougher, you're playing against better players, and if you're producing at a high rate against better players, then I feel like. But I don't want to like take nothing away from the older players or nothing, because like they didn't get a chance to play with all this technology and these better people. But I'm just gonna give it to the people who are like proven to be better. Like if I throw Shaq on the court with one of these dudes, Shaq's gonna probably like muscle right through him, and then it's gonna be the same thing with like having LeBron James, Kevin Durant on the court with any of these dudes. It's not gonna be pretty. Same thing with Steph Curry. It's not gonna be pretty. You know, well, you can hand check. Yeah, you try to hand check Steph Curry if you want and get your ass double behind the back. But what you gonna do when he hits you with the double behind the back while you out here trying to put your arm out like a dummy? Nothing. Alright, my fault. I'm done.
Mine. Drum roll, please. Number 5, I'm gonna go. This is off the top. I didn't write nothing down. I have conversations like this all the time. I'm gonna go with. Damn, bro, this is rough for me. I'm gonna go Shaquille O'Neal. Number 4. I'm gonna go Kobe Bryant. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2, LeBron James. Number 1, Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go with that. It's way too many Lakers in there for me.
You said
Way too many.
Oh, you're a
Lakers
Celtics
in
fan. You see the shirts?
Way too many Lakers in there for me, man. That's crazy.
It's tough. That's tough.
Damn.
They're the greatest franchise ever?
Nope.
Yes.
Is that
Y'all got the most rings.
Yeah, I'm just asking, man.
Us?
Y'all got the most rings?
I thought Lakers did.
Nah, I think they do.
Oh, they got like
We
one.
got about one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think it's about
Yeah.
one.
That can fact check me on that, but yeah, I think we got one.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. I got Jordan,
Number 5?
number 5.
I respect it.
Whoa.
Hey, clip up, please.
I respect it. Thank you. All right.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Jordan,
Okay.
number 5.
Uh-huh.
I got Shaq, number 4. I got LeBron at 3. I got
Yo.
I don't know if he's trying to throw Rich in with us. Yo, I'm gonna go my bad. I'm interrupting you.
His Julius Irvin shit, bro.
Go ahead.
LeBron at 3. I got
This guy's funny.
Kobe at 2.
Okay. Yo. Who is the number?
He's the number 1.
Who is it, bro? Who's the
Nah.
KD.
Yes, bro. Are you crazy?
This guy says
Are you crazy? You talking about picking anybody else? Are you crazy? I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
That's my favorite player
That makes
ever,
sense.
bro.
KD
is 1.
Scotty Pippen, my
Bro, and
favorite
you gotta.
of all
I
time.
didn't watch.
And you didn't see me
like,
take
I
him in my
barely
time.
watched Jordan playing growing up. I didn't have cable. None of
Okay.
that
This is
shit, bro.
absolutely wrong.
Okay.
This
You
is-
said it is absolutely wrong.
I'm rocking
What I
KD,
watch.
though.
When I put on,
So,
this is what I watch.
thank
This is
you.
what I like
Thank
to
you.
see.
Why?
I had
I don't
Luka
know
in there. I
why.
had Jokic in there.
I did not see KD coming.
I didn't see him come.
Oh, I knew it. But once he put Jordan at 5, I'm like, oh, nah. I see where he was going with this. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. You asked me a different question. I'm taking Kevin Durant.
That's tough. All right, man. Does anybody have any rebuttals?
I have one. Me.
Said B.
Of course.
Me.
Of
Yes,
course.
you know I do.
What's your rebuttal?
So this is always my issue with
Yep.
people, especially, and I'm the oldest one here.
Yep.
I'm the oldest one here.
Elder statesman.
I can't,
Elder statesman.
Please say oldest statement. So I definitely know they way behind as far as watching Jordan. Besides what you see on YouTube or from what you hear from the what you hear from announcers and stuff like that.
Documentaries.
So it's gonna, yeah. So how can we put this man, as far as us, say, yo, he's
Bro,
even in our top?
I can answer
Top.
that right over
So my,
Bro, 6-0 in
So-
the finals.
Yeah,
but he got swept in you know what I'm saying? He got swept. He did all this before what? When I had my argument with you.
Oh, you're really a Scottie Pippen fan.
I am. He will tell you that.
How do you become a Scottie Pippen?
I'm about to
I
all
can
that
do
shit
the
down.
underdog
Can I?
person.
Can,
No,
can I go? Can I go?
He's the underdog person.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
yes.
let you finish. I'm gonna let you
No,
finish.
so he didn't win till Scotty got there, right? Did he win without Scotty?
Very true.
Okay, then I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
he molded this. Come on, that's his young man.
Hey,
What was your question?
When he couldn't guard nobody, who did he stick on?
Yeah,
They get
because I'm
Scotty,
averaging
get him.
40.
Bro,
You
that's-
better
get him.
do something.
Bro, that's bullshit. I got
What
bro.
was you trying to say? What was
So
I got
here's
you.
my thing is there's highlight tapes. I could look good on the highlight tape. You know what I'm saying? Look, you mash that jump together. You know what I'm saying? You looking good. So my question to people who's like my age and younger,
Yeah.
who didn't really get to see MJ,
Yeah.
why are we putting this man so high on the fact that
Yeah.
we never seen this
I can
man?
answer that multiple
Why?
ways. One,
And I got an
Yes.
analogy for y'all.
Yes.
I got an analogy for my London people.
I watched a little bit. It's not like we saw the end of
What's
it.
little bit? I'm 35.
He
I
retired in
barely,
2003.
I barely seen him.
I seen it.
I seen him.
But how old were you in 2003?
What's that? 20 years ago, I was 10.
You was 10, and this is the ladder of this career. We're talking about 95,
So for the fact that I'm
96,
still
and where they
talking
going up
about-
is great.
Listen. The fact that I'm still talking about this man when I was 10 is crazy.
So
that's
he was
one.
doing things at 2003. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
Two, he had a big impact on my life. Space Jam? That movie
man, are we
was.
talking
Listen,
about
listen,
movies?
but listen,
No, we talking
but listen,
about
but listen.
Magic
What-
was
what
in that
type of
movie
music-
too, man.
What type of movie was it?
It's a cartoon movie. It was a kids
No.
movie.
What kind of movie?
It was a
though?
basketball movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's grabbing attention to the kids.
Bradley was in that
Boom.
movie too.
Boom. What do
Yeah,
we
just
still
Bob
buy?
Bradley
What
in
do
that
we
movie.
still buy to this day?
Jays.
Thank you. So of course I'm gonna still.
Culturally, he's there. I'm not saying.
So of course I'm gonna still support the man and still.
Okay, all right.
Like I'm gonna still look into the man. I'm
into the man
but-
culturally. Are we looking at him? I'm talking about
we
all
talking
time.
about-
But how do you
Right, but
transform?
but this
But
is
how
what
do you
I'm saying.
transform culturally? You transform culturally by really doing what you
What
do.
you supposed to
At,
do?
at the highest level.
Yes.
And no one else can.
That's
be.
how you transform
But
culturally.
on top of that, bro, there's fucking Hardwood Classic. You never heard that before?
Yes.
They show the whole old school games. You could watch multiple Jordan games.
But how can
I was
we
watching
said
it.
that? Okay, we said that, and you talk about people going to 9 to 5s and going to play the game.
That wasn't his era.
But that was someone in his era too. We
They
got
started
dudes
getting
getting
paid.
high,
They started
smoking.
getting paid.
You know
They
that.
When
still
Jordan
do
was
that
on
in
the-
today's game.
All right. So when Jordan was on the Wizards,
Yo,
how much was he averaging?
I don't
At
know
what
the-
age?
I don't know the number.
A dub at 40. I know that.
Okay.
A dub
And
at
that's
40.
what. And what year was that? What year was
So,
that?
so my question to you is: you got LeBron over, you got
2003.
MJ over LeBron, correct?
I got.
I mean, two of y'all got MJ over LeBron.
He put
Bron. I mean,
I got
MJ
MJ
fifth.
over LeBron.
I picked Bron 3.
He's in his 20th season and averaging over dub.
Yeah.
So,
I
so
picked Bron 3.
I know I'm not talking. I'm talking about these two.
Oh.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Hey,
fuck about the
MJ.
longevity.
I don't care about.
I'm talking about peaks.
Peaks?
Jordan's better than him. At peaks.
Like
My
I
best
don't
is
know.
better
For
than
me,
your best.
for me,
And my career's
how,
better than your
though,
whole
man.
career.
You had to.
What did he-
Let's not act like the Bulls was just.
What did he have to do?
It was just Jordan, man. This is what I get
There was a
confused
lot.
with.
There was a lot of him, though. It was just a lot, a whole bunch of
Scotty. Y'all,
This
Rodman.
guy-
Rodman is not just no.
Kerr.
Rodman.
No.
Rodman is not.
They're all-
in
We're
the
not
league.
downplaying them.
We're not.
And
They're
that's
Hall
why
of Famers.
when people mention
We don't
Jordan,
downplay
Hall
oh, he
of
did this
Famers.
6-0.
So
Nah, because
who's going to put,
but
who's
listen,
gonna
though,
put
no-
any of them before Jordan?
and
as far as what as in the
Dennis
team,
Rodman
and
got
bro,
there later too.
Bro, no disrespect. If you name like people who they
He
played
wasn't
with,
there for the first few.
no, he wasn't. But he still got him a
What
ladder.
I'm saying though, if
He
you
still-
bring
he
up
still got him there, too.
superstars that played with other people to win their chips, these dudes are not better than the people they played. Kobe has Shaq. Fucking LeBron has Dwayne Wade. Like we can keep going. We're naming Scotty and Dennis Rodman. No disrespect, but like
Scotty,
alright,
yo,
bro.
y'all got
That's a lot of Jordan.
respect on Scotty
Bro,
name.
bro, the numbers stand. If
You
I'm
gotta put
averaging
some
40
respect.
and you averaging 19, I probably come on.
You got
Like,
And
put
you're
some
probably
respect.
averaging 19 because I'm averaging 40.
That's cool.
You gotta put some respect.
Like, that's cool.
If he's sticking to if he's checking the best player on the other team,
There's somebody on everyone's championship team that does that. That's not the best player. So you got to say that to everyone.
That ain't got nothing to do with
You got to say it to Kobe.
Y'all
You
gotta
got to say it to
put-
LeBron.
y'all gotta-
LeBron
I
ain't got the best
myself
player.
did it day in
and
day
my
out.
thing is, what did
You know.
If you
what
from
did he
New
do?
London, if you
Okay.
from New London, you know I did it day in and day out. Went and guard the best player on the floor for our championship basketball team, and never had a problem with it. But I'll be damned if I was gonna go and say I was better than Chris or Torrin or even Doug or Malcolm or Keith. Dog, I literally like know your role. Championship team, know your role. That was the great part about the
He
Bulls.
was a
Those dudes
perfect-
know they role.
My question is,
Wait a
what
minute.
happened
He
with Jordan
averaged
Love?
19.
Yes. What happened to Scotty?
They didn't. They didn't win.
You
What do
They
you
went to
mean?
the, I mean, they
Do you want me to
did.
say
But
what
they didn't
happened
win.
My
when
man.
Jordan retired? Do you want to know what happened when Jordan retired? You want to talk about your guy Scotty so much. This dude, Jordan retires. They're in the playoffs. Phil Jackson.
Scotty did, yeah.
This is your man's.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson draws up a play for Tony Kukoc. Scotty subs himself out, does not get back in the game. Tony Kukoc hits the game winner. They win the game, and he still doesn't celebrate. That's your man.
I think that's some punk stuff. That's punk.
What?
But I can.
That's your best player?
Play devil's
Yeah, bro.
advocate.
You-
Play devil's advocate.
This
He
is your
felt
thing.
like he
That's
probably
the
he
thing.
felt like it should be me. Like he wants that moment.
Yeah.
What ball player wouldn't want the moment after? You know what I'm saying? Because he, you know what I'm saying?
Want me to
After.
tell you what?
It wasn't his moment.
You're not that guy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're not the one.
Hey,
You're the one that's playing baseball right now. That's why.
Yeah.
When he comes back, make sure you got the best player again.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. We're not winning this way because you're not good enough.
man. Scott, neither one of them won without each other. I think it's one and two. It's one and two. I just feel like
That's crazy.
yes.
Oh,
you think Jordan would have been him
Numbers
without him?
prove.
I'm asking you. Numbers prove it. Prove what?
Jordan, no.
I'm
I
asking
can't say
you.
that. Jordan is not him without Scott. That's a fact.
You
But
think he
it's
win as
not-
many chips?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
right.
He needed his
That's
ass.
all I
Hell
respect that.
fucking
Okay.
yeah. But
All right.
bro, it ain't one in like 1A, 1B type of thing.
I won't say.
You gotta stop that.
I won't say 1A, 1.
Okay.
I won't do that.
He
I would
needed
say
his
1 and
ass, though.
2. I would say
Yes,
1 and
one and
2.
two.
I would never go to the stretch
He
and say
is the best
But what I'm
rapper
trying
ever.
to say is, everybody, I get the feeling and I get the vibe of it was Jordan and the Temptations, man.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
It was just like, he just did it all for
I can't
himself.
agree with that.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Like
no,
nobody
no.
gives
Yeah.
him around the
No, yeah.
and everybody saying
No,
that about
no,
Jordan.
no.
Like, yo,
It
wasn't
Jordan
just Jordan.
and Scotty. That's a
It
fact.
wasn't- they're like, people- like,
it's
that's
a
what
duo. It's a duo.
That's
Yeah.
why I get mad when people, like, yo, this man had Scotty.
Yeah,
Let's
but when
not
you say
act
it
like
like that, it
Scotty
rubs
some
me the
chips,
wrong way.
man. He said it rubs me the wrong way.
Jordan has Scotty.
He had
What?
Scotty.
It ain't that.
It is that.
Because Jordan could have did that with Paul George. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not
you
like
feel me?
Scotty couldn't be like Scotty is great, but it's not like he couldn't be like replaced by
Thank you.
somebody else
Thank
to
you.
do that
That's my
specific job.
That's my problem.
Cool. That works.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, I got you. I just asked the question, you know what I'm saying? As far as us being the age we are, how do we put so much stake into MJ?
Yes.
And then y'all gotta put some respect a little
Respect
bit
it.
on MJ's name. I mean, on Scotty's name.
Before we get
That's
on,
it.
get to the next topic, leave a comment of your top 5. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
You can rate ours. See if we tripping. I know y'all gonna say I had the best top 5. I
Oh, no,
already know.
no. I think it's gonna be me.
I already know. Y'all
Yeah,
gonna-
your talk is about the yo.
Y'all are gonna say I'm the most logical. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all in advance.
Get that.
Oh,
Start that.
oh shoot! Next topic. We got a funny one coming up after this one, but we gotta get to our gaming topic for the day real quick. So for gaming, we're gonna talk about crossplay. So we talked a little bit about the Microsoft buying Activision in a couple episodes ago, but before that we talked about crossplay. But now that they actually did it and they're leasing out to PlayStation and other consoles for Call of Duty, do you guys think that will continue, or do you think eventually the console wars will have people? All right, Call of Duty will exclusively be for Xbox. I don't if 2K ends up going to Sony. 2K is exclusively for Sony. So people are making sure that you're buying all the games just to play on
That system.
that specific system, but you buy every single system. Because for me, I feel like that could be something that they could be like planning at like the top. Because for business, it's always easier to work together than it is to like work against each other and try to like beat each other's price. So if you're like, okay, cool, if you got this half or like this third of the games on your joint, and I got this third of the games on my joint, and we stay out each other's way, kind of like the Madden 2K thing. If we stay out each other's way, then we'll be able to just consume all of this in each person's thing without having to drop price. That's just what I'm thinking. What do you guys think?
So what's the question?
Where do you guys think crossplay is headed? Do you think they'll
Okay.
eventually like do you think they'll stay with crossplay on all platforms and like increase the amount of games? Or do you think like they'll eventually have specific games on specific consoles?
I think they're gonna continue to add crossplay into more games moving forward. So like Madden probably be next, or like I think that's the new way. I think that's the way to go, and that's it. That's just my input. I can't really go into detail about it. I just think it's smart. I like it as a gamer. I'm talking from a gamer's perspective. As a gamer, I think I'm more inclined to buy a game if it's crossplay.
That makes sense.
I think with it being crossplay, it's gonna bring more money to them. So you're getting money from PlayStation, you're getting money from Xbox, you're
okay.
getting money from PC.
Yeah.
So now you're getting money from 3 different companies,
Yeah.
basically,
Mhm.
and just from one
Yeah.
crossplay,
3 different streams.
just 3
Just for
different
added
streams, just for
crossplay,
added
yeah.
crossplay.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to be a better business for them. So I think they're just going to keep adding more games
So
to the crossplay.
I got a question. I don't know if y'all have an answer for me. Is CPU included in this crossplay? So when they say it's crossplay, is it only Xbox and PSN, or CPU
Nah,
can
it's
play
PC.
with those too?
Yeah,
So
PC.
PC can play too. All 3 can play.
All 3.
That's a fact. So when they say crossplay, all 3.
Crossplay, all 3.
Oh, that's fine. So in 2K, you probably don't play. Do you?
There's 2K.
Is that a
I
thing?
think you could get 2K on
On PC?
You can?
So
I
PC is
think-
included
I'm
in
not
that too?
sure.
Okay. I bet.
If
I
you
didn't know
can't,
that.
if you can't, it's definitely for Microsoft. It'll be
And
for
for,
Xbox and PlayStation.
Gotcha.
So, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I really think I think crossplay. Honestly, they're gonna make a lot of money no matter what, because they'll make a lot of money like leasing it out to each other and still trying to keep just like keep good standings with everybody and just leasing it out. So they'll make a lot of money off that. But honestly, they'll make a lot more money if they monopolize it. So they're like, okay, you can't go to this system to get this game, so everybody has to come to me for this game. But everybody has to come to you for this specific game. I think it'll, one, allow them to drive up prices because it's a monopoly. You can't get it from another place. You can't get it from like another gaming system that might like dwindle down the price a little bit because that gaming system is cheaper. Yeah, they could do that, or they could monopolize it, or they could still lease it out. I don't know.
I feel like that was my problem growing up, though. Like, I had an Xbox growing up, and I was dying to play with people that had PlayStation.
Yeah, that was
So that was limited, and then now you're gonna make me go spend money to go get a PlayStation. That's just gonna.
It could backfire to the point.
Yeah,
where
I'm
you're like,
done with it. I don't even want to play games. I just spend all this money.
Real tough, real
But with the
tough.
track record, has it been proven to backfire yet? We keep
Uh,
saying, we low key keep saying this about like the games and stuff too, with like 2K and how much money we have to spend on 2K
Talk
and
shit every year.
battle passes with Call of Duty. I'll be done playing this, but have we been done playing anything yet? I'm not saying like it's impossible. But I don't know. I'm just talking about like the track record. Cool.
So here's my outlook, and it's a scary outlook on what you're saying, as far as like, yo, you know, they might be leasing it out, or you have to exclusively go to this game. Now, the only games that's really going to be crossplay is like sports games, the ones that collab sports games, your first-person shooters, and things like that. but the exclusive going to come in. I think exclusive going to come in where they already at, like a Spider-Man, Halo, things like that. Now, once they start buying these production companies, that's going to be the scary part because that's what's going to happen. The Xbox just bought Activision, leasing it out. Now, what if they want to do some shady business and be like, nah, we're not even leasing it out the PlayStation no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm scared because I'm a PlayStation fanatic. I do not like Xbox. But I'll be dumb to not think Microsoft is not backing Xbox and they're the bigger company. So they could just buy up all this stuff. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a scary thing now that this crossplay, because I thought 2K was going to be the last person because they was grabbing money from everyone. I thought these, like, once I thought they was like, I thought Madden was going to get it before them. Like, I thought 2K was like, nah, we get money from it. It's like, they have to buy it over here and over here to be, and you got to probably buy a whole nother Xbox if you want to play with your, man, forget them. So I thought they was going to do that. So it's scary the fact that 2K went to crossplay and it's like, I feel like we head into a time where they going to just start buying up production companies. I mean, it's been going on behind scenes, but they still been playing buddy with each other. But it's gonna come a time like, nah, forget you. You know what I'm saying? Like that Activision joint scares. It's a scary situation too. You know what I'm saying? So
they can pull it whenever
they pull it. They can pull it whenever they want to. I mean, not true. If I'm not mistaken, PlayStation has a contract until I think it's like 2-3 years, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they got a couple years before they can even take it away from them.
What is 2 to 3 years?
What is 2 to 3? Yeah. What is 2 to 3 years? What is 2 to? You're right. I mean, I'm just saying right now I can live in glory.
Yeah, but at least
I don't know what they're gonna do later on, but right now I can live in glory saying, all right, because I don't know what I'll do. I don't plan on getting an Xbox.
All right, so that's it for that topic.
Yeah.
We'll get on to something funny.
Something legendary.
Oh, man.
That's fucking legendary.
Hold on, before that, I want to do my.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to
You
his
want
tip.
to run through tips and then do stock market?
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, we can do. Whatever we do.
Well, we'll do the funny thing last. We'll run through
Yeah.
Josh's tips.
Got 2 tips every week. I'm gonna bring you guys 2 tips for when you're playing Call of Duty.
Listen up.
Please,
Real talk.
boy, be active.
Tip 1. And you don't gotta take them, but
Yeah.
this helps me out. So
I'm listening.
what cool. Tip
Say
1.
nothing, man.
Listen up over there, bot.
Yeah, man, I am a bot. I
Listen
can
up
tell you
over
that
there.
right now. I know for sure I'm a bot.
Are you
right
gonna
now.
take his tip? I just wanna.
I always take Josh's tip.
Okay, all right.
So, you know what I'm saying? He's
Before you shoot, make sure you have cover.
That's major.
That's major.
Make sure you have cover. So
That's
it could be behind a wall, it could be behind a little radiator thing, it could be behind a rock, it could be behind a tree. Just make sure you have cover. Don't just run down. You gotta have cover. Just in case you're losing the fight. Because sometimes you could get hit, put first shots, boom, boom, boom. And then they'll just turn around and still kill you. So you gotta make sure you have cover. That's tip 1.
I agree.
I just whispered to him that me and him both could do that.
I'll be running down.
We be out there.
I'll be running down.
Straight.
Not giving a fuck.
Straight
Nigga,
running.
we got.
Yeah.
Straight.
Where's my?
Where my team at?
Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
What
I'm
do
a the other
you
way,
mean?
man.
I knew you was gonna die.
That's why I ain't go.
That's
Go,
right.
bro. Go ahead, yo. That was a great tip.
Alright, tip 2. We got. This goes along with So if y'all follow along, I'm going with how you should really be playing.
Okay.
So boom,
Yeah,
okay.
make sure you
Everything
have cover. Everything is gonna flow.
Okay.
Make sure you have cover. Tip 2, when you turn every corner, pre-aim. So you're assuming that someone is going to be around it. You walk through a door, you're pre-aiming, left, right, boom, boom. You walk up the stairs, as soon as you turn the corner, you're pre-aiming, boom, boom. Just make sure you're always pre-aiming. Always assume that
that's tough.
someone is there.
That's real war shit.
Yeah,
Real talk.
because somebody
Like,
can
that-
just
that-
be
that-
camping and it's like,
It
oh.
makes perfect sense. Like,
So just boom. 1, have cover. 2, always pre-aim.
I like that.
Great tips.
That's
I
great
like
tip.
that. I like those a lot.
You
Lee.
going into my sports bet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Feel me? I'm introducing myself. This is the sports bet segment. But nah,
sir.
so today I don't have a pick for y'all because
Oh, before you do that, let them
Yes.
know.
what's up?
Let them know.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me give
Cashed
y'all,
out?
hold on,
You
man.
cashed out?
Let me give y'all a recap. So the last time I gave y'all, I can't really remember. I do this every day, but it was Dallas Wings first half
Three and a
spread.
half.
Thank you.
3.5.
Dallas Wings first half spread. If I'm right, they were up at by like 11
Yeah, I was watching
at
that.
halftime.
Yeah.
I don't even watch WNBA.
So-
I
Especially
was
when
watching.
their
Hey.
best player went out. The
And
other
their
team's best player.
Yeah, the other team's best player got
Got
money
hurt.
in the bank. So yo, listen, you don't even gotta know what's going on. You could just listen to me, put the play in, go about your day. My slogan and my quote is lock your phone and take my play, lock your phone and go about your day. I'm so serious. I do all of this homework and I spend hours for you not to question me about it. Just take it and mind your business. Look, 2 hours later, you're gonna be paid. And you're gonna text me like, yo, you really the goods. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna send you the emoji. The yoga emoji.
It's not
So-
100% business, but it'll teach you how to
You
manage
feel
your
me? It's not
bankroll.
100%, but yes,
It'll
I
teach
promise
you.
you. And thank you. Thank you. That's a
But shit
segue.
is- But that's what people need to realize too, because it's that they go straight into yo, you sell me no. No,
Sending
you
that
think this is
through.
100%? Like this is a bet, joint, man. What the crap, yo?
Facts.
Yeah,
Like,
so
y'all
yeah.
I'm gonna give you a higher percentage of winning than you're gonna give yourself. That's why.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And I'm
yes.
glad he brought up bankroll because that's my first tip of the day. I don't have a play today, so it's gonna be 2 tips because that's the first tip in itself. Don't force action. Do not force something that you feel like you have to play every single day. If you don't like what's going on, sit the day out. Just to give y'all a quick recap, I told Coop this at work, and I just told him this. My first play was gonna be in the
For
Reds.
today.
Yeah, for today. The play I was gonna give y'all was gonna be the Reds versus the Miami Marlins. It started at 12:35, so I wouldn't have gave y'all, but I would have gave y'all a recap of it. And I was gonna take the Cincinnati Reds money line. When I was in the house watching the game before I came to this podcast, they were up 4-1. I sat right here, looked at my iPad. They lost 5-4. I would have been livid right now. This is why you. And I had the feeling that today is not the day. You came to me and you was like, yo, what's the play?
I need the
said,
play.
Nah,
Yeah, I
I'm
said
gonna give a
so.
tip today because it ain't the day.
Yeah,
and
he
I
said
was
that.
literally
That's
on
dope.
point because
That's
I
dope.
would have been pissed
That's
off.
dope.
Pissed
That's
off.
dope, man.
You
Cause
feel me?
I pressed him like twice, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I say,
at 9 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, bro.
Press him like twice.
Yeah, so that's tip number one. Do
Do
not force action. If it ain't there, don't force it because you're gonna be mad when you lose your money. It's a double whammy. And then number 2, when you jump into this space, treat it like anything else. Go in with a game plan. Don't just go in, place bets, put your money on it. Transfer an amount, which is your bankroll, from your bank, if it's Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whatever it is, to your FanDuel, your sports book, whatever it is. I ain't trying to, nobody gave us partnerships or nothing, so I'm not trying to put, sports book out there. Y'all ain't putting no money in my pocket. So whatever your sports book is, transfer that amount. I'm gonna use $1,000 right now. $1,000, create a bankroll. That is the amount that you're willing to lose. I'm not saying you're gonna lose it. With me, you're not gonna lose it. But that's the amount. If you do lose it, you're like, I bet I'm good. I'm done with sports betting. I lost that. I'm gonna just go about my business. If this $1,000 is affecting you, paying your bills, taking care of your kids, or whatever your situation is, don't do this. Create a bankroll, put your $1,000, and then we use a unit system. 10% of your bankroll, most of the time. So I call 1 unit plays. It's very rare I call higher unit plays. I call that hammering things. Like, I'm gonna hammer this today. I'm gonna put 500 on it because I'm that confident. I'm past that stage. It's gambling at the end of the day. You can't be really that confident in anything. I don't care what homework you did. Stick to the unit system. I learned the hard way. So most of my plays are 1 unit plays, which is 10% of your bankroll. So if you have an $1,000 bankroll and I tell you to put 1 unit on it, that's $100. And just stick to the bankroll. So create a bankroll, stick to the unit system. That's my tip to it again. Don't just go into sports betting, just putting money on things, and you don't really got everything mapped out. So you losing, and then you trying to chase, and it could go down fast. It could go to a dark hole fast. So just be organized coming into this space, just like anything else. You organize when you go to work. You know you got your plan for your kids, and you set up your day. That's how you set up sports betting too to be successful.
And the big thing about what Flea's saying, you can start off with $1,000, but I like to think of things in like just like scales.
Yeah.
So if you have that $1,000, if you don't have $1,000 but you want to start sports betting, You can start with $100.
Yes, you
can
can.
start with $10.
Yes, you can.
The system still
Yes.
works.
Your bankroll is your bankroll.
Literally, it's going
No
to
one
grow.
ever has to know what your bankroll is.
You just don't take it out. You just don't
That's
take it
it.
out and you keep putting it in.
Mhm.
It's going to grow. It'll
Yes.
take a little bit more time to make more money,
Mhm.
but again, it's going to grow. That is the point of it. The point of it is to grow. So if you have $10, it's going to take a lot longer for you to make more money, like than if you started with 1,000. But shoot, you got to start doing something
start somewhere.
sometime. And again, this is not
Gotta start
financial
somewhere.
advice. Not telling you to start sports betting,
Yeah.
but if you want to do something, you can't just wait till you have $1,000 every time
Yes.
you start. If
Nah,
you don't have
100%.
$1,000, you got to start
100%.
with something,
Yeah.
doing something, investing into something.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. We'll go into stock market and crypto update for the day. We'll start with stocks. So for me, Apple. You can go check out sentiment on Apple from Earn Your Leisure's Market Mondays. Ian Dunlap had a sentiment on that, so go check that out on their platform. But today we'll talk about QQQ, which is down 2.68% in the past week. Microsoft's down 2.63% in the last week. Square or Block is down 12.3% in the last week. That's more of like a crypto play through stocks. And S&P 500 is down 1.4%. That is going to be like a little tip to let you know that and QQQ it's a collection of technology stocks. So they're gonna ride the wave with like Microsoft and like most technology stocks that have been like taking like a little bit bigger losses. But a quick tip for you guys: if you guys don't want to take like the bigger drawbacks that like might come from a technology company or from being in one sector, you can do ETFs like this ETF SPY. It's only drawn down 1.4%. It's drawn down 50% less than the tech stocks like Microsoft and QQQ and a few other ones. It's drawn down less because it has other stuff that it's involved in. It has healthcare. It has a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, a bunch of different sectors that it's involved in. And yeah, that's just a little tip. It stops the drawbacks, but also it doesn't go as much. It doesn't go up as fast and as much as tech stocks. But again, if you're trying to get something that's a little bit more safe with less drawbacks, that wouldn't be something like too bad to look into. Again, this is not financial advice. Make sure you always do your own research. And yeah, just talk a little bit about that. We'll switch over to crypto. But before we switch over to crypto, the stock market, like I said last week, it's been like down a little bit because like going into the latter of the summer months, it's usually like red months or like dead months, what I like to call it. So the stock market has been retracting after it's been up so much because of AI trend. It's been retracting, and I feel like it probably will for the next like at least like month or two into September. And I'll be putting in puts. I'm not telling you to. I'm just saying like what I'm doing with my portfolio as of right now. Again, they've inputs that's for options trading. The markets have gotten like a little bit too top heavy in my opinion. Like on like the 1 week and 1 day charts, it looks like the stocks are like getting ready to fall in my opinion, and like already starting to fall. So I already have been and still will be putting in a few puts for the next like month and a half. So yeah, if you guys have any stocks that you guys want me to cover, put them in the comments. Or if you guys have any questions about stocks, please let me know. And we'll get into the crypto sentiment. For crypto, Bitcoin is at 29,511 right now. It's up 1.29% on the past week, and it's down 2.61% on the past month. XRP is down 4.2% on the past week, but it's up 40% on the past month because it just had its hearing passed. It's not a security, so we'll talk a little bit more about that another day. But XRP had this big lawsuit with the SEC to say whether it's security or not. They like decided they're not a security, so their price honestly tripled, and now it's retracted down to where it's like doubled from that price that it was originally at a few months ago. And yeah, in my opinion, while the next bull run is coming up for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I think it'll jump a little bit more, not a little bit more, I think it'll jump a decent amount more along with the rest of the crypto market. Ethereum is at $1,853 right now, and it's down 0.54% over the past month and up 1% over the past week. Again, I think this is like I think this is gonna be like a dead zone for cryptocurrency too, because I think they want people to lose faith in it, so they're not gonna people aren't gonna be buying too much into it, because historically people would start buying around these times. But I think they're trying to keep the price down until bigger companies see a better time to buy, and then the buying and the price will shoot up prior to the Bitcoin halving in March or so. So the price will shoot up prior to them, and then it'll shoot up after them as well. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you updates on how I invest in what I'm invested in. If you have any questions on cryptocurrency, put them in the comments. All right.
I got a quick question, bro.
What's up, bro?
Not for you though. No Duce Coop today?
Man, I've been drinking about 2 weeks.
Oh, he's on a cleanse.
Nah, man. I feel
Oh, he's
my
on a
blood
cleanse,
pressure-
y'all.
I feel like my blood pressure is.
Oh, he getting
like-
soft on me.
Oh. You want me to get you a wheelchair?
Yeah, so
Yo, man, y'all gonna stop
You need
it
a
all
cane?
the Probably so.
Oh,
man.
he need the Malibu.
Nah, yo, you would
He
never
needs
see
the
the
Malibu.
guys.
My fault, bro. I like that you're taking care of your health, though.
Like-
Nah, I
Take
need
care
to
of
take care of my health.
Health first.
Yeah, I need to.
Yep.
Nah.
Okay.
Duce, I should be waiting for Duce and 2K rather than anything. I should just hold it off to that time.
Don't
You know what
mention
I'm saying?
2K, please.
Real quick.
You can't mention 2K.
Real quick before
You
we get to the
can't.
next topic. I just want to shout out our 2K champion, Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Shout out.
2K
Martini.
league.
Yeah,
Good job,
bro. Tough.
He's tough.
That was a tough
I want
game.
my
to the
smoke
state.
still, bro.
Nah, that was a tough game.
It's definitely smoke, but
It's definitely
yeah.
definitely anyone
Yes.
undefeated in the whole.
No,
the-
no.
Nah.
Oh,
That being
game.
twice. That being
Twice.
twice.
No, he went. Yeah,
Won
twice.
the game
Yeah.
twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the series.
So, yeah, man, respect though, bro. You played a great season.
Great season.
That's some legendary shit.
That was a great pick too. You picked that team.
Yeah,
So
you
respect
you
to
did
you.
one trade that didn't really sway your season.
Respect to you.
Yeah,
bro.
good job, bro.
I thought it was gonna be a problem when Ben Exel
Good
got
job.
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I was
because
like,
he
yo,
was his best player at the time.
At the
Nah,
time,
nah,
he
that
He
was-
was
was-
player to have.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
That
he
same
did,
game,
yeah,
he was player to
shit.
have. 6 and 5.
he was being tough with him too.
Yeah.
It was
So I was like, yo, what he gonna do after that? That's
Yeah,
great
and he
adjustment.
adjusted.
Shouts out to the runner-up too, Dot. Dot
Yeah.
did a great job
Yeah,
too.
yes,
Also,
you did, bro.
it was a great.
It was a great season.
It was a great series, man.
I just
It was a
want to
great
clap
series.
up that Coop showing love to Doc, man. I just wanna clap that.
Let that, save that, put that in the
We gotta
archives.
get Cooper Dot to come.
We gotta get my
We gotta
boy
get them
Doc
to
on the
come
pod,
together, man.
You gotta get my boy.
Oh, man.
They was on my screen. They was in my stream, right? And Coop was like, "Yo, as we mentioned something about 2K and the wages and shit." So that was like, Coop said something smart. That was like, "Why do you hate me?"
I didn't say nothing smart. I didn't say nothing smart. He said, he said he has an archive. John said, do you have that wager? He said, you know I did. I said, make sure you have the park one too. Man, how's that smart?
Throwing shots.
That's not throwing shots. You know what? No, that's not throwing shots.
bro.
That's what they're throwing those shots,
That's
man.
what it is.
Make sure you
Yo.
throw that in there too, man.
Yo,
Make sure you throw that.
How about
Make sure you do that.
Coop need a PR.
Yo, man,
PR.
He do, bro.
Shoot.
I get this junk jumping, man. That's all I know, man. Get all
Shout out
that,
to you,
man.
bro. Way to get the job done.
Get all that,
It's
man.
all
Yo.
smoke, though.
Oh man. Cool. All right, yo. We get down to the last topic, but it's a really funny one though. It's a trending topic. I know you guys have seen a lot about this. The Montgomery Brawl, where they had some guys. A person was working. Black male was working, just trying to do his job, man. Just trying to get somebody, trying to get some people to reach their stuff, and they wouldn't move. They just started trying to jump the
He
dude. So
smashed this guy.
there was a huge brawl. I know you guys have seen it, so we about to share our thoughts on it, man. I think honestly, for me, one of the funniest things, and I ain't peeped this until somebody pointed it out to me. Just like y'all talking about, a boy threw the head up in the air, dog.
Got
And it just
smashed.
goes boom.
Yeah,
but, what's your
What's
thoughts
that?
about this?
Man, yo, that joke was.
I think what really happened, he was like, I'm not, like, it could have been escalated. It could have been got to that point.
Yeah.
I just think he's like, I'm working. I'm trying to keep my cool.
Yo, so he
for
said,
real.
fuck this
So
job.
then bro came, yeah, he was like, fuck the job. So he bro came.
Oh, that's his way
And
of
then
saying
he's like, all right, man, fuck this. It's on.
Yeah.
He did this Bobby
So
Shmurda.
it's like, yeah,
Yo,
man,
he did the Bobby
fuck
Shmurda.
It's on. It's on.
He
did it slow.
He sent the back call
back-
out.
Yeah, I guess he
Dude
got.
started swimming to him.
Yo,
after
somebody
that.
came up.
Yo,
no,
he did.
bro.
They said
Both
Ronald-
boys didn't know how to swim either. You could tell that he
He
really wanted to swim in
He
that
looked
book.
like me in the deep water. He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
He did. He looked like me in 12 feet.
Yeah.
They said bro came out the water
Yeah.
was only 16.
Yo,
Yo, he was-
did y'all see what he did when he got out the water?
Bro,
Did y'all
he-
peep it?
he had
Bro,
back-
he scoops him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looked
nah,
like,
he was dead.
he looked like a
was-
Super Saiyan. Bro.
I said, oh shit.
He
Okay,
really
nah,
was
it
Super
was-
Saiyan. His punches was mad fast.
Yeah.
You don't know how hard they was gonna be.
Yeah,
Just
why-
how
give us
fast.
a outlook.
Why my
Talk to
man
us.
came out of the frame with the chair though?
Go
With the lady on the ground.
That's
She was on the ground already. I was like, yo,
That's the only lady I felt bad
Go
for.
yo, all of these
Yeah.
shits came
But
out.
now the funny thing, the cops was really letting him rock though.
As
The
they
cops
should.
was letting him rock though.
Yeah,
Until he
until
hit that
he-
white lady
yeah,
with
the
the
chair.
chair.
Yeah.
Literally,
He
he's like,
wasn't doing nothing.
How you
on
doing
this
so
shit.
much?
Man, he just,
Yo.
he said, yo, we wilding out anyway, man. Anybody gonna get it?
T-shirts with the
Yeah,
chair.
yeah, it's out there.
Somebody got the chair tatted.
It's somebody got.
No, that's crazy.
I seen a video of homeboy going shopping with the wheelchair on the side.
Somebody got the chair on their hip like it's a Glock.
Yeah, he got that thing on him, man. But
Yo, nah.
It was legendary.
I think it is legendary, and I don't know what they, you know, I'm not gonna
Check
say
the
they.
scoreboard.
I do not know why, you know,
Privilege.
people, yeah, probably so.
Check the scoreboard.
I don't
Nah,
know
I'm
why
playing,
they think
I'm
this
still
is the
playing.
60s, man. I don't know why people think this is the 60s, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Maybe because
Alabama, it's still like that.
Yes, I know. That's why my brother-in-law from Alabama. I told him I would never go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm, just like,
I'm not
you
going.
good brother? I'm
I
just
can
like,
say, yeah, my mom-
I would,
yeah.
I would never go there.
I was
but
in Alabama once for like an hour.
hours. You said I'm out.
We was driving to Florida. We was going to Panama. We had to stop in Alabama. We stopped at
How you went from where you was coming
Panama's
from?
at the top of Florida. It's not even on the panhandle. It's the top of Florida. So it's right under Alabama.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we stopped at a Waffle House, bro. And yeah. So I was talking. Y'all know. Feel me? Y'all know. We dress like. You feel me? We look like we from up north. Like we got.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
You
we
can tell
walk
the
in there.
difference.
We sit down. Our waitress is like, "Yo, y'all like, y'all probably should get out of here." Type vibe.
Damn. See,
Yeah,
that's
like they don't like black people that's moving the way y'all do. You feel me? So like after y'all eat, y'all good, but get on the road and
Yeah, I'm
don't stop
take
again.
out. Take
type
out.
of vibe.
Take out.
Yeah. So and I was looking around at the restaurant, Alabama as a whole. I'm
Did they have
like,
just one light on top?
Oh nah.
Where everything is dark around there? So I don't know. There you go.
It was daytime.
Paint the
It was
picture.
daytime.
Oh, it's daytime. All right, paint the picture, man.
Yeah. Put it like that. I agree with you. I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I have
Yeah.
no. That in Mississippi.
Yeah,
Those are two
I'm
states
saying.
I just would not
I'm
just step
saying.
foot in. Mississippi
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
I can't find myself in there, man. That's just me, man.
My thoughts, I'm all about peace. So it was just crazy to me how that junk just escalated so quickly.
Yes.
So,
You feel me? So like,
I got a question for you.
yeah.
Yo, so you all about peace.
Yep.
One, do you approve of what he did?
Who?
Ooh, yeah.
The worker. You all about
Yes.
that? Would you do the same?
Good question.
So if someone hits me, I'm going to defend I'm going to defend
No, that makes
myself.
sense.
So I'm not going to let someone hit me. So that's all. But if we're just arguing, I'm not going
You're
to
not
let
gonna be
it
the person
lead
to initiate it.
Yeah, I'm not going to ever like swing on.
So even somebody close to you arguing with you,
I
you
feel like
never be at peace.
I
And
feel
I'm
like
at,
it-
bro. I'm so calm, bro. I'm at.
I know
it takes a while to get me to that point.
I can see that. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, for that's why I always say, yo, For anybody that come at Josh, it's like, yo, you something's wrong.
It's
with you.
definitely you.
Yeah, it's like, yo, so I'm just like, yo. And so I get that nature, but I cannot let somebody get too close to me
I'm
and
backing up.
energy.
I'm
Okay,
like,
all right.
so if somebody's getting close, I'm like, bro, back up, bro.
Okay,
Back up.
all right.
You,
All right.
if
Yeah,
you
all
want to
right.
keep approaching me after I say back up, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay, all right, all right.
But if
Personal
I'm telling you
space is a
back
big
up, bro,
thing.
I'm about to say, if you in the heat of the moment and dude is right in front
Bro,
of you
back up.
and you able to be calm, like, yo, you a good brother then.
Personal space.
I thought that was it just now. I was like, yo,
Personal
you a calm brother then. Cause I couldn't do it. Like, yo, do not come close to me.
You know, personal space is a big thing for me. So I don't like people up in my space. If I feel like it, that's my parents always. So if you in arm's reach and like somebody doesn't like back up or somebody steps inside this space, then we're gonna have to fight.
I'm not really with the bullshit. So you coming up to me yelling already rubs me the wrong way. Like,
Yeah, straight up, yo.
Who are you talking to? First of all,
Yeah.
chill. Did I yell at you?
Yeah.
Nah, then don't come yelling at me, bro. You
bring
bugging
the same
fuck
energy
out.
you bring to me.
You wilding
I'll
out,
bring
bro.
this-
So that's how I'm coming. You start yelling, that's going to, I'm literally what I said is what I'm going to say to you. If you have that same energy back, all right, we're going to get right. And then we're just going to have to hit it. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You wilding. I'm at
But-
work.
I
Nah.
appreciate and I appreciate the folks who even decide to help.
Yes.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like they
nah.
started. You see
Yeah.
people running from
Yo,
the top,
yeah.
from the you know what I'm saying. You
People
seen the
coming
gang go up to
together.
the. I mean not gang. Excuse me, because we know how they like to turn that word
Yeah,
into
we
something else.
gangsters and
Yeah,
hoodlums.
yeah.
Nah,
Let me
it
take
It
away
could
that
have
word.
been that whole thing could have been prevented, bro.
100%.
Just move your boat, especially if you were told not to be parked there.
Hey,
Especially if that's an ongoing thing. If that boat is there every day doing that business,
Yes.
that type of whatever it is, like bro, move the boat goes
You
there.
wanna be
yo,
ignorant.
to
They
start
were the
it-
thugs.
Can we talk about this? To start it, to be ignorant, to not, de-escalate the situation and then get smashed. Check the scoreboard. We are 40.
No,
Are y'all serious?
did y'all see the people jumping in the water?
Yeah.
Like those people that got thrown in the water. I saw somebody get rock bottom. But also,
I did too.
there were people willingly jumping in the water. Like, yo, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not. And then after the police came, after the dude got hit with the chair, you saw him come out. You saw him jump right back out the water. Like, oh, I ain't bad.
I heard someone say there's someone in the water. There's two people in the water.
Go get him. Go get him.
Shit, that's not funny.
Yeah,
I really don't mean to laugh.
Nah, go get
Chill
him.
the fuck out. Bro,
Go get him.
No way. Getting
Oh.
smashed to the point you'd rather jump in the ocean
Yo.
is crazy. bro. Yo, they rather jump in the ocean than keep fighting. Come on, bro.
The
Nah.
They, I don't know, man.
Somebody had the
Somebody-
Avengers playlist
Shit.
playing in the background.
Somebody
man.
said the ancestors came back in us.
Yo.
Somebody had the.
Bro, I think after the whole thing, then another group came up to the boat.
Bro.
Like they came up to the
They
boat.
came up.
Yeah, that's what
They
the
came
I was
up.
like, it just started.
I feel bad for those dudes.
Nah, forget that.
They were 5 deep, put them on 2. They were looking.
Those are the
It
dudes
just
that
straight up
jumped in
started
the water.
smashing on them.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that jumped in the water. Promise you, dog. They was on the boat.
Nah.
They ended up jumping off for a second, dog. After the lady got hit, they jumped right in that water.
Nah, that was-
I like my boy John. Well, I ain't gonna say that. My man is on some Martin Luther stuff.
Bro, that's how I always say
I know
it.
that. I know you are. That's what I'm saying. I'm on that Malcolm X shit, man. Don't bring that energy. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm Marcus Garvey. Bro.
Yeah,
Get us the hell out of here. Let us have our own shit. Let
Hey,
us have our own shit.
but Malcolm wanted that too. We
I
can't.
feel you. I'm just talking about
yeah, but like
specifically
yo,
Marcus
so
Garvey's
in my family they call me Malcolm too, like straight up. And I got a brother that's like Martin. So you know what I'm saying.
So you're saying you're
Don't come in my space.
so you're gonna hit.
Who, me?
You're gonna-
yes, I feel like threatened at that
So
point.
then now what?
I'm a-
now what? Now what?
The whole narrative changes.
Now what?
No.
The whole narrative changes.
The whole narrative of
So-
what
so
you say?
afterwards,
Oh,
you
make
get
us look
like-
bad. We already look bad. Doesn't
No,
freaking
not
matter.
only
bro.
that,
We
not
look
only
really
that.
good right now.
What about you?
I think
What you mean? What about me?
We won that.
So
Yeah.
We beat them up
What-
in their developments.
The mayor.
Yeah, they don't.
like, the
Yeah,
mayor
but what
was
you mean?
talking about it and
I'm
everything.
not getting your question.
So what if you fight?
Yes.
I'm not even forget the bro.
Yes.
If someone comes up to you and
Yes.
comes in your face,
Yes.
what are you gonna do? And they're
I mean,
trying to threaten you. And trying to
Whoever
fight
swings first is wrong.
That's what you're saying. Whoever swing first is wrong.
Probably.
you. Imagine, what are you gonna do?
Especially if your skin is
Hey,
black.
for me,
What are you
hey,
what are you
you
gonna
right.
do?
You 1,000. What I would do, I don't know, man. The heat of the moment, like, yo, I probably will punch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't, I was raised a certain way where somebody like my brother, me and my brother used to get in fights, and
Bro, I'm agreeing with you.
So-
I just wanna
so for
know,
me-
do you know you're wrong? That's my thing. I don't know my fault.
do I know
That he's wrong?
I probably,
And what happens at the aftermath? What if the police come? Now you got
Well,
a case.
well,
now you got.
well,
now,
not
what if you get
not
locked
wrong.
up? Like,
Yeah,
you
not
feel
wrong,
you're right.
but-
You're right. You
but
1000
legally.
yeah, you
You swung
1000%.
first.
No, you 1000% right, Josh. And what
I'm
you're
gonna be
saying.
there with you in trouble. But I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
but
so-
me wise is just is hey man, I'm just
But
thinking
can't you
somebody
look
in
at
my
though?
space. That means you're
So
threatening
what,
me.
he
That
was
means
in my
you're about to
space?
hit me.
Yeah, can't you?
That means you're about to
can't
hit
you,
me.
Can't you feel threatened? But also, if somebody's in your space like that, one, you can be feeling threatened, especially if you've told them to back up multiple times.
And
But he's
That's
saying this
different.
without saying back up.
right? It's
You're saying without saying back
It's
up.
without doing the
it's-
the stance.
yeah, you're not doing
What is
that.
it? 3/4 stance? What is that?
Oh, you talking
You
about?
know
I don't
too.
even want to
Three-quarters
mention
left or
that.
See, we're not gonna
like
say the name. Yeah, you know. But
3-point stance.
we-
3-point stance.
Yeah, 3-point
No,
stance.
protective stance.
Protective stance. That's what it's called. We ain't gonna say where we got it from, but we all had to train.
Nah, I'm saying yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do the protective stance. You're not doing it. Someone comes up. It could be
and he never set back up.
never set back up. Like
Oh,
yeah,
that
I
looks bad.
feel like yeah.
I would say something to where like, yo, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I would say something in that nature like, yo, I don't know why you gotta back up. But if I'm gonna give you that one. I'm not even gonna do this.
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna do this.
yeah.
If you still, I'm giving you that chance. While you say right there, yo, you coming towards me, back up, man. As soon as it come right here, boom,
it's that warning. You're letting him know how you
stop stepping forward. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I would say
So,
that
but
because I don't see the aggressive nature coming forward.
right, but if you're say if you was downtown, right, and y'all get into a fight, regardless who started it, are both of y'all getting locked up?
Yeah,
For
for
public-
that, yeah.
So then you got what? You got to deal with a case.
Mhm.
You got to
Yeah.
go to court. You got to deal with all this
Yeah.
other extra bullshit. You got it's on your record. Now and then you got kids. So
I get
so
you.
now
For me, it's like a man thing, though. It's like an actual, like, man-like protective thing, like, for me, because, one, you don't know what people are weird these days. People, I ain't gonna say these days, people probably always been weird, but I know, like, as an adult, people,
Nah, you
people
can say these days, bro.
people be saying-
it's getting weirder, bro.
People be having dudes that be sitting here, like, and I don't know why this is thing, like, this is some tough guy shit, because it's not. Freaking people be sitting here shooting for, like, dumbass reasons.
Oh, we know.
Like, that shit's corny, bro. Like, that shit's corny. Like, kids be getting up catching crossfire and shit in
Right.
different towns and
This is
shit.
so facts.
Like, all this shit is corny, bro. We got kids dying and shit, but everybody want to be like a fake ass gangster.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. I'm a big protector of, like, one, my space, and two, my people.
Yeah,
You're not about to
it
be
is.
sitting here on no freaking fake ass thug shit, dog, and then be like, oh, well, he hit me. Like, yeah, you brought this energy to me.
Yeah.
What do you want somebody to do? Like, what? I'm a big fan of, I do not like people coming into a space and just like, I don't like the whole tough guy shit. But for me, I move out people's way. When I see people, dog, if I see somebody walking through
With
and
that
not even
energy,
on no talk shit,
you gonna
I'm like,
separate
yo,
yourself.
I'm gonna move out the way, dog, yo. Step through, my fault, dog, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna let you rock, dog. But don't bring that energy over here. That shit's just unnecessary. And then I feel like because I'm the type of person, I don't sit there, I don't go out and look for, if I see like a pathway or something, I see somebody walk, I'm cool. Or if I'm walking through, yo, excuse me, bro, yo, I don't even mean to be all up in your space, man, but I'm just trying to get by, bro, my fault. Like, if you have a problem with the way I'm coming after that, bro, one, it's you, and two, I feel like you're like threatening my life now, because usually when it's like that, people like that are usually on the edge. People like that are usually like not having like either a great day, great year, great month, or whatever.
Or life.
And then, yo, literally, and then they be on the edge and they be ready to kill you. You think I'm gonna let somebody like get the chance to like even possibly kill me because I'm sitting here trying to give these motherfuckers grace?
But yeah, that's why I stay out the way most of the time. That's why I don't even be around nowhere. You won't see me nowhere. Yeah, you won't see me unless I'm going to the store. You won't see me. I stay out the way because, like you said, it's weird stuff. People quick to do certain stuff. I'm out the way, man. That's why I
I
don't.
see a lot
Yeah.
of crazy shit.
That's why I stay out. I stay out the way.
I stay out
the way. I don't
I see
want
a
nothing
lot
to do
of
with
crazy-
anything because, and I know me. My mom like, yo, if you coming to me, I'm returning the energy. So I know my
So
anger,
basically,
not
you're not
anger,
gonna
but
put yourself in the.
that's why I don't put myself in certain situations. Like I don't come downtown. I just don't like. It's too cluttered for me. I I don't like people behind me. I don't like if you see me, I'm on the wall. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm weird when it comes to certain stuff. So it's just like, that's why I don't move too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to clubs too much. I don't do nothing because it's just weird energy. You know, it's just people hating on other people for no reason.
I'm more in the way than all of them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I know how to operate, man. We fucked up, man. Like, what we doing? Nah, chill. But listen, though, I agree with everyone on the panel, though. Like, you got to know how to move if you're outside. If a dude come with that energy, just separate yourself from that energy. You like to be on the wall and out the way. I respect that. You're not really about to try to get into anything, so you're going to, like, deprive from it as far as you can. But if we got to get into it, we got to get into it. This is what I want to say about this guy. At the end of the day, he's from Jersey City, New Jersey. He's kicking all of this peaceful bullshit that he's saying. I respect it. But when it get to the fucking point, he going to be ready to get to the point. And he going to get to the point before you do. So he's talking all this shit.
That's what I say. I know
it. I get it.
Yes.
Nah, this really is his mindset right now.
He's like my brother. I see him as my brother.
But if we was outside and the niggas coming crazy, he not really gonna be on that. I'm gonna promise you that, cause I'm not gonna be on that, and he not about to let me be on when I'm on by myself.
Exactly.
So you get what I'm saying? But he's right though. Like no drinks involved, just talking as a dad, as a where he's at in his life. He really means that.
Me too. I'm with
But
that
it's
too.
different when it's it's like practicing game time. Yeah, I can say this shit in practice. When the lights come on, nigga, we gotta perform. Fuck everything else.
Literally.
We gotta go home tonight.
Yeah.
So we gonna get home tonight.
Yeah,
I'm like, you got me fucked up.
That's all.
But yeah, so all I'm saying is if you go out, know how to operate. Don't be the guy moving with that weird ass energy. Don't do that. Be on some good time. If you're in a relationship, be with your shorty. If you're in a relationship and you out with your fellas, hold your shorty down, have a good time. If you single and you out on some tough man shit, you're weird. It's females around here.
It's
Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
What are you trying to move gangster? Go back some. You bugging out. Like, now, if you're in a relationship and all of that, cool with your fellas, yada yada. If you're in a relationship and you out by yourself moving, you got some shit going on. Because it don't even make sense.
You probably don't need to be outside.
Ever.
If you outside with an attitude and your girl at home,
and your girl's at home,
you do not
and
need
you're
to be
doling
outside.
now with your homies, you move around. So just, you feel me? Know how to move when you outside. Like just move with good and positive intentions, and everyone's gonna be. If everyone goes out moving with good and positive intentions, everywhere in the world, everyone's gonna be fine. Don't go out with that negative energy. Don't start drinking. Don't be in a bad mood. Start drinking and go out. If your life ain't right, don't go out. Like, you feel me? It's a lot of things that go into it. Like,
Yeah, I don't even drink when I'm mad. Like, that's
That's
not even fun though. At that point, y'all.
So when
I
people
don't-
be like, "Yo,
yeah.
Henny or dark makes me want to fight," I'm looking at you.
I
like,
don't.
Like, why do you want to?
How does that
Khalid,
even make sense?
why?
Have you seen me drink?
I'm not saying you.
No, I'm not saying that. No. But that's what I'm saying. Giving them an example. Like,
Yeah,
you see me
like-
drink nothing but dark.
Come on.
Funny,
I'm the
talk
type
a lot,
of-
just
Thank
nothing.
you.
I don't
I start
want
drinking,
it.
I get social. I'm
It,
like,
that's like, yo, I was like, I don't
You know what I'm
get.
saying?
I hate the rap
Mad?
I hate the rap that dark. When I drink dark,
Everybody
I'm like, yo, that's you.
That's you.
not.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's majority of our people. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Our community,
Yes.
our
That's
culture.
majority.
Yes.
That's majority of our community.
really do
So
think
you
that.
so no. You're in your example. It's really just you.
That I'm cool with drinking dark and be straight.
It's
I'm with you,
you.
too.
For real.
It's
It's
you.
us.
But that's what I'm saying. It's,
Nah, but you're right though.
it has a.
You know it. That's why you
You
say
think
it.
so?
has a
the
strangle.
balance?
No,
Yo, it
I'm
has a
saying
strangle on our community, bro.
as
Our
a-
community,
yeah,
like
they think that.
not
What,
just
dark?
not
Yeah.
just that, but it's a combination of
I don't
that
want to say
and
it's
other
true,
things.
but they think that.
Because like I said,
We think that.
I have a
Yeah,
bad.
so I
I
don't
got
say
somewhat
that.
of a bad attitude.
Yeah.
But when like it doesn't do nothing to me. I want to have a good time.
I want to.
I want to chill. Whatever it
Your
is I'm doing, I
personality
want to
comes out.
enjoy. Yeah, I want to enjoy.
Yeah.
So I don't.
But also,
yeah, okay.
you make sure to put yourself in situations that are
that too.
enjoyable
That
while
too.
you're drinking.
Yes,
You
yes.
don't try to be. You don't even like
Yes.
attempt to be mad when you're drinking.
Don't
At
make
all.
sense.
And you only drink dark. So that doesn't that low key doesn't apply to you because some people, a good amount of people will sit there and have a bad day and then
I'm be
freaking go
honest.
drink and then freaking want to fight everybody in a freaking bar.
I don't think drinking could give you any emotion.
Yeah.
It's whatever emotion. It
It's
I don't
enhances
think it could give
emotions.
you any emotion.
It enhances emotions.
It's whatever you was on before you
Whatever
started.
you was on before you started.
If you was on some
And-
positive, yeah.
And if you know you're gonna drink liquor, what is it going to do at the end of the day? If you're going to drink a lot of liquor,
Yeah.
you're going to get sauced.
Yes, you are.
So at the end of the day, you're going to be sauced.
Yeah.
You're not going to be
Mad, sad,
mad, sad.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to be sauced.
Yeah.
You might be
So
somewhere
it's-
that you don't even know where you at.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be somewhere you don't even
Yes.
know where you at.
I don't think
but-
liquor
Yeah.
gives you emotion.
Drink responsibly, please. Too. Also, drink responsibly. We're not saying so drink responsibly. We just giving our point of view of, you know what I'm saying, how to be when you're drinking,
And
man.
how to operate in
Yeah,
public,
operate.
outside, around people.
Yeah.
Come
So,
on.
so you know that weird energy
Yeah,
stuff
don't
is
be
just
doing
like,
all that. We don't got time for that.
you know what I'm
Everybody
saying? Like
doing it.
everybody going out to have a good time. Trying.
And
Well, I
people
hope
got shit
that's
to
what people go.
lose. Like, come on, we don't got time for that. We want to have a good time, wake up, and continue to do what we gotta do.
Make it
Before
home
we-
to our kids.
Since we on this positive note, before we end it, I'm gonna challenge everybody, and we gotta come back.
I like this.
Okay.
And,
I don't.
And
He said, "I don't like it."
I'm nervous. I gotta.
so and this for y'all too, chat.
Uh-huh.
By next week, so y'all got 1 week to complete this.
Uh-huh.
Y'all gotta do something positive to someone, or for someone. So like a random person.
All right. All right.
So that way we're going out there actually
And
practicing
we're
what
putting it into the community.
Put it back.
So that way it
give
can
out
really
energy.
go
All
out.
right, all right.
And
It can
you don't know.
translate.
It can. Some
Okay.
people be like, all right, I'm gonna go out and start doing that.
Yeah.
All right.
Start showing love. And
I like
being
that.
positive.
I like that.
All right.
Spreading
Actually, do
positivity.
something to change.
Actually do
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
I like
Don't
that.
just.
Okay. All
So
right.
that we're
And then
just
so
not
we
talking
all
about
come
it.
back next
And we gotta
podcast
say
and
one
what we
thing.
did.
Say what we did.
All right.
All right.
I got you. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'll tell y'all next week. Yeah.
I don't know.
I know
I
exactly
like
what I'm
that.
gonna do.
I like that a lot.
I know.
I like the idea. I just have no idea, so
I
I
know
don't have
that.
to put it. You know what I'm saying? Because I
And
feel
that's
like
a good thing though.
I know.
Now you gotta think about.
But my
putting
thing is,
something-
I feel like, especially in the work that we do, you know what I'm saying? You training,
Mhm.
Yeah.
teachers.
Teachers.
But I feel like,
It's-
with how good we are at our jobs already, like working in the school system
We can
and being
expand.
able to relate,
Mhm.
I feel like we get comfortable because we are better than a lot of these teachers already because we can relate to the students, and that's the first thing about teaching. You got to be able to get them to listen to
Yeah,
you.
build that relationship.
So we
Yeah.
can build those relationships already, and we can get them to listen to whatever we want. So now I feel like we get a little bit lackadaisical in this, putting the pressure on us. Like, all right, bet I am getting
You're right, right.
a new skill every week,
Mhm.
okay.
a new skill every week,
You're
a
100%
new
right.
something every week that
That's
I'm getting
very
better
true.
at to provide to these kids. It's really making us hold ourselves accountable. I like
Yeah,
that.
bro.
I like
nah,
this
no
a
chat.
lot.
That was a great way to put that. That's
I like this a
facts.
lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got y'all next week, and you know, if you do something, leave it in the comments. Like, let us know. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know.
Thank you for tuning in, dog. Yo, this was a really nice episode, dog. We got
I think this is probably the most positive one we ever had.
Yeah, no. Not,
mean,
not
you
that
know,
much going back and forth.
yeah,
Besides
yeah.
Scotty fucking
But besides
Pippen.
me
What?
having to
Wait,
move
Scotty
away from
Ross is
school.
fucking hot. But
I was
yeah,
gonna put
besides
Reggie
that-
Miller in mine too.
Reggie Miller.
You can't put. You can't put.
Delete
Reggie
this.
Miller- You cannot put. I'm sorry, but you cannot put Reggie Miller in there without putting Steph Curry. in.
Like, he's
You
great.
cannot.
Steph is in mine.
Wait,
Steph
wait,
wasn't-
wait, 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 wait.
Yeah.
Why?
That's cool.
Why?
That's cool.
But why?
That's cool with me.
Can I ask you why?
Steph is
What the
Steph is a better shooter than him, and he has better handle. He has
He's
more
better than him.
championships.
No,
He's
no,
a
in
better
every
leader.
aspect.
Like, what else do you want me to say?
No, no,
So
there's zero
His
aspect.
best
Reggie
part about
Miller's better
Reggie
than-
is his
Yeah,
shooting,
yeah,
and he's
zero.
better than him at
I'm not
that.
saying
Yo,
that.
come
So,
on.
so
Zero
but-
aspects?
But when you mention Reggie, you mentioning Curry.
How do you have an argument if you have zero
Zero.
things better
Luke,
than
do
him?
not extend this any more than
My
it has
bad,
to
man.
go.
Alright,
But that dethrones your Kobe and
Zero.
Jordan thing.
How?
That dethrones your Kobe and Jordan
Same.
thing. But also, Steph's game is not emulated off of
Well,
Reggie because
no, at all.
he's not just
No, I'm
a
about to say,
catch and shoot
no,
person.
no, no,
But
He's
Curry,
not a catch and shoot person.
y'all gotta give Reggie. He said the two players he emulated his game was Reggie and Steve Nash.
Yeah,
He said
one
it's a
of
combination.
one of two.
Combination.
Yeah.
So he had something to do with it. But
So what I seen,
it's just only the moving
Curry
around.
is
It's the
Curry.
moving around without the
Curry-
ball.
honestly,
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That's big.
First of all,
yo,
no. You need to give some respect to somebody else too.
Rip Hamilton.
Stop it.
Rip Hamilton got to give respect to Reggie, just like Steph.
Cut.
Yo, man, stop. Yo, all right, cut. He said cut.
Just like Steph,
He said
bro.
ripped.
Come on,
He said
dog.
cut.